Just cutting the tape.
Hi everybody, we are Mary and Glenn's Adventure, and we are unboxing a Cuisinart 3-in-1 Oven Plus, propane powered. What's in the box? Pizza oven with hinged lid, a stone cast iron griddle plate, and a 20-pound propane tank hose, 3-in-1 pizza oven, griddle and grill, flat top griddle, cast iron grill, and here it is. Let us know if you have this and how you like it. Funny story, we got this last year at Christmas time, and we're just opening it now because we had gotten the second pizza oven with charcoal. So let us know if you like it. Okay, here we go. Here are the instructions. Tonight we will be making a pizza to test it out, so that's going to be fun. Hi, Lynn. Okay, and here it is.
You want this one?
No, I love that.
We have everything put together, so we're preheating the oven right now for the pizza. Here's the pizza stone, and right now it's about going up to 400 degrees. It does go up to 700. And then here you can take the pizza peel off and put it underneath. There is a griddle there, and then you can grill, or you can use the flat top. So we're going to go inside and get the pizza ready, and away we'll go. I wanted to show you a little bit about the Cuisinart. Last night we made pizza, and it was kind of dark, so I just wanted to show it to you again. So it is run by a propane tank. It's from Cuisinart, and here is the heat level. It does have a pizza area, and it goes up to 700 degrees. To make the pizza, this is where you just open the latch there, and down there is the pizza stone, if you did see the video last night. But because of the peel, that's what you put the pizza on to get it in and out. Ours was too big to go through that area, so we just lifted it up like this. And this is the grill. I hope you will join us for Valentine's Day. We are going to be making some steak tips and chicken. And then also underneath there, that is the griddle, so you can replace that up here if you want to make bacon breakfast. So there it is. So if you do have this grill, let us know. Tell us how you like it, and we will see you in a little bit. I just came in and I took, we call it pizza dust. It's semolina and pizza dust flour, and put it on the top of the peel. It's good to use a wooden peel, because if you use a metal peel, it can cause condensation. Make sure that you can shake it.
How much did you put on there?
Just a little.
Don't put a little, put a lot.
Okay. 1
No, underneath.
They say to put it on top too.
No. See, it's sticking, you gotta. I don't know why you have to. Put it under and spread it around. Did you hear?
Okay,
Hurry up.
I did that. Okay.
This is, did you see the size of the pizza stone?
Make sure it has a good shake.
That's exactly what I just did. Because if this doesn't fit in there, the pizza stone is smaller.
Right.
So,
So we are cheating tonight. Usually Glenn will make our own dough, but we got this from Publix, which is our local supermarket. We have shredded cheese, Italian and cheddar, some pepperoni, and Mama Mary sauce. So you should go light on the sauce. That will make everything stick.
all right, that should fit on the stone.
Okay. Okay, I am going to use the back of the spoon to spread this. Okay, that looks even. And this package here that I got, it has 2 packages of sauce in it.
Get some of this in so it doesn't flow.
Okay.
out.
Okay, everybody.
The problem is it won't, that peel won't fit through that little door, so you gotta open it, that way
Okay,
it's to see.
that's fine.
You putting this on that one?
Yes. I have scissors right here.
Thank you.
So we're gonna do half cheese, which is the Italian cheese and cheddar, and pepperoni.
Alright, so you didn't use mozzarella?
I used Italian cheese, 6 Italian cheese.
Mozzarella. Supposed to use mozzarella.
It has roots in it. Well, we can make another one. And that's a good shake.
Stir in 3 minutes.
Okay, we are going to give it a little shake before it goes on. That looks perfect. Our peel is too big to go through this little opening, so Glenn's going to have to open the whole thing. And it fits perfect. It was close. All right, maybe 8 minutes or so. Okay, let's go.
Clean your table.
So let's look at the bottom of the pizza. Ooh, looks good. Looks really good. So we just have to wait.
Remember, I'm not using a browning agent like I would if I made my own dough. It's under a certain temperature, you need a browning agent to help.
The second pizza just came in. That had pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. And the first one was cheese, half, and pepperoni. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like. And we will see you on Valentine's Day. We'll be cooking up a nice menu for everyone. All right. Have a great night. Manja.